Yes, we're going to ride on. Happy Monday, beautiful people. If you just tuned in, it's time for Lovebabz Love Talk. Normally it's Motown Monday, but today I'm having a conversation. I'm doing the talking part of the Lovebabz Love Talk show. My guest this morning, who's going to be calling in, is artistic director for the Greater New Haven Choral Choir, I think. And he's calling in, Noah Blocker Glenn. They have a big concert coming up Saturday. And so they're calling in to talk about choral music, the joys of choral music, why choral music, and about this concert and the reason for this concert. So while I'm getting ready for him, it's been a challenge to sort of coordinate this because we had so many false starts. But I'm looking forward to having the conversation. I don't know much about choral music, and so I'm looking forward to being enlightened and entertained, just like you are. So I had a great weekend. It was a very musical weekend for me this weekend. I kicked off the weekend at the Elks for the Freddie Fixer. They had Jesse Hameen was there with his band for a fundraiser for the Freddie Fixer weekend. So that was wonderful. The music was rich. And then they had a little boy a cappella group. They were so cute. And they sang all these little songs like Earth Angel and those kinds of things. You know, they're all of like, I don't know, 12 or something. And they're singing these songs that are like 50 years older than they are. Older than their parents, I'm sure. So that was Friday night. Friday, and then I left there Friday night and went to Lyman because they did a celebration of Grover Washington. Grover at 75. So it was a concert for the music of Grover Washington Jr. So they had Gerald Albright, Mr. Everett, a whole bunch of prominent jazz musicians playing the music of Gerald Albright. Grover Washington Jr. And it was just wonderful. It was a packed house. The music, they jammed, they did it justice, and I think Grover Washington Jr. would have been very, very proud. Then Saturday, oh my goodness. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I feel like there was so much going on. Went to the NDRE concert Saturday night. Man, you're talking about where music and social consciousness intersect. She is it. I have on my worthy necklace because I had such a good time. It was just wonderful. I so enjoyed her concert. We had a good time. It was a squad night out. Our girlfriend Ife had her girlfriend Michelle come in from Brooklyn, and so she hung out with us Saturday night, and it was a wonderful. The music was just rich, and the concert was rich, and I can't tell you the last time I've had music that just poured into me that way. So that was that, and so that was the Saturday. And for Sunday was the Freddie Fixer Parade. I didn't make it to the Freddie Fixer Parade, but I saw all the live footage from Facebook and all the social media platforms. And I believe there's some pieces up on the Independent and the Arts paper talking about the Freddie Fixer. And Doug Bethea passing it over to his daughter because he's been at the helm for a very long time with the drill team, with the nation's drill team. And so he has passed the baton. Yes, and I meant to say baton. So give me the Harry, pull up the bio if we have one. on Noah Blocker, who is the guest this morning. And I'm sure he'll call in and give me the scoop on choral music and the history of choral music. Noah Blocker, Glenn. So they have a big concert coming up Friday or Saturday, I believe. The Greater New Haven Community Chorus. And Noah Blocker Glenn is the artistic director. And he completed his undergraduate degree in music at Plymouth State University in New Hampshire and recently received his master's in choral conducting from the University of Hartford, the Hart School. And so in 2005, Noah had his conducting debut with the national tour of Beethoven's Wig, and in 2007 was featured as the first ever guest student conductor of the Lakes Region Symphony Orchestra. He has served as conductor of the 9th State Youth Dance Theater and Orchestra, as well as the Sergeant Catherine E. Brunel Memorial Concert Orchestra in New Hampshire, bringing orchestral music to the rural setting. That's interesting. So I'm looking forward to talk to him and talking about the love and fondness of choral music. So they have a concert coming up. Let's see, this weekend, and so I'm interested in talking to them. So I had a tough time trying to coordinate this conversation with them. Some challenges presented itself. So hopefully the communication between us this morning kind of will work itself out, and I'll have opportunity to talk to him. I expect him to be calling momentarily. Otherwise, we'll have to have them back on in the fall. So, but anyway, I'm going to do my best. We've had a bit of a communication glitch. And let's see. I don't see anybody calling in. Are they calling in? Oh no. What is it? What? Oh, let me. Is this the number 203-684-8907? Oh, I don't know. I gave the number whatever you told me. Okay. I'm putting it in. And I'm gonna send it to him and see. I don't know what I sent him, Harry. But they didn't call, they didn't say this not, they didn't send me a message saying this ain't the right number. So 648. Oh no, I gave them the wrong number, so now they have the right number. Yeah, see, we just transposed the number, so hopefully they will get it. I know. It's one of these days where, it's like a Monday. It's like, hey, man, I had some challenges. I didn't think I was going to get here this morning, but I got here. So, you know what? We ebb and flow. I mean, I'm sure he's no stranger to glitches. I hope he's no stranger to glitches. I mean, I can't imagine if you run an orchestra that you don't have any problems. I'm sure there is not perfection in the orchestral world. I'm sure. So we'll see. If not, then we'll just have to schedule them in the fall. And see if I can get them to come on and this is fun radio, Harry. So pull up something so I can read it again. I don't know when their concert is Saturday. And let's see. Does it say where the concert is? I asked them to send me some stuff and they sent me what they sent me. Let's see. Let's scroll down and see. Do they have a let's see, save the date. I see there's a date. There is a date. They have their own website, so June 8th at Battelle Chapel. We have a time. I see it. I see the there was an interview he did with okay, listen, here we go. June 8th. Sing On. The Greater New Haven Community Chorus celebrating 55 years of music making. Featuring the world premiere of Jessica Rudman's The Beauty You Have Begotten with saxophone quartet. Works by Arneson Hogan, Nevard, and more. June 8th, Saturday evening, 7:30 at Battelle Chapel, the Greater New Haven Community Chorus, building community one note at a time. And there's this picture. It's $15 in advance. It's $20 at the door. You can go to www.gnhcc.org. So hopefully he'll get this message and he'll call in, and feel like I know this has been a bit of a glitch, but maybe he'll have time and he'll be able to do this. So let's see. Oh, you're still controlling this? They're not getting back to me. I wish people would work with communication, the tools of communication a little bit better. They just wear me out, man. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm never daunted by these things. This is the day, and I've been trying to coordinate with them for quite some time over the last couple of days, and I guess he had to. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. If not, Harry, we'll just play some music. Ah, Lord. You know what? This is what I love about radio. You can all the best laid plans of mice and men. So we'll just play something, and if they call in, they call in. If not, the wheels keep turning, baby. You know that. And I can't ever go wrong with some Earth, Wind, and Fire. So I'm gonna put on some Earth, Wind, and Fire, and we'll see if they call in. If they call in, we'll deal with it. So, Harry, I don't think we're going to be able to have a conversation because I can't seem to get these people on the phone or the email or like this is challenging. So I'm sending him a email just saying it's challenging. So you can take his picture down because I don't think he's calling in because I think he's moved on. I've never I've never had this happen. Usually, I could pivot with people, but I don't have a phone number for any of them, and I guess chorus is. I guess he's the Beyonce of choral music. I don't. He's not. I don't. Can't get in touch with anybody. So I don't know. I just gonna have to. I'll put on another Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is Motown Monday, but I feel like today I need Earth, Wind, and Fire. Here we go. Put on a little more. All right, I'm gonna do what I do best. My own thing. Now you can take down Mr. Noah. I see him up on. Oh well, no, never mind. I see myself. Anyway, so this is supposed to be Motown Monday, but I needed to write myself with some Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Earth, Wind, and Fire is what I use to write myself. So there we are. So I'm gonna play some Motown music because it's Motown Monday, and people like Motown Monday as much as I like Motown Monday. And it's been a great musical week too. Let me tell you. Can I just tell you, it's been a great musical weekend, and it's only going to get better. And if you have not checked out some of the New Haven Documentary Film Festival, it's going on now, and you should check it out. I haven't gotten to anything, but I am doing the Lorraine Hansberry Talk Back, I think Thursday at 9 or something. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, there's a lot going on. And we're getting ready, we're getting geared up for Arts and Ideas. I think that's in another week or so, right? So we're gonna get the weather is nice today, although it's still a little cooler than I think it ought to be, but summer's coming, I know it. I've been going to the gym steadily. I've been to the gym every day for a week. Every day for a week. So I feel pretty damn good. Hey, Marshall Cruz, where have you been? I've not seen you. Are you still doing Ugly Radio? Because I haven't tuned in a minute, so I'm just trying to figure out. Are you still doing? Because I know you and Full Court were doing independent artists. So the independent spotlights. I was wondering if y'all still doing that. But anyway, hit me up. Let me know what's going on because I haven't seen you, and it would be nice to see you and to catch up with you. Let's see what else is going on. You know what? I just found out there's a Godzilla movie in a Godzilla movie at the theaters. You know, I'm a big Godzilla fan. like I love Godzilla. So now I gotta go find this movie. I think it's somewhere. I saw it. I was like, I don't know where I saw it. I saw it in the feed. So I was like, oh. So I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go find it so I can go see it. I have not watched Ava DuVernay's. I haven't started. I think it's a short mini series on the Central Park jogger rape. When they see us coming, and people are all about it. I just have to get primed for it, you know, because it was in like 89. What is it, 87, 89? I lived through that, so I mean, I was here, so I just have to. And everybody in the criminal justice world is like, don't watch it by yourself because it's heavy. I know it's heavy. I mean, it's heavy just reading about it in passing. But I think I'm gonna get round to it. I think I'm gonna get round to it. But I know it's tough, and it's everybody's got all kinds of supportive things up about it, so that if you need to sort of step away from it and all that kind of stuff. And I understand that Ava DuVernay, when she was making the film, she put grief counselors on staff during filming of this thing because it was so heavy, and people were, you know, emotionally and physically changed by the rolling out of this thing, let alone the folks that it affected. And Donald Trump, you know, spent about $100,000 in all the New York papers calling for the death penalty of these 5 kids, and it was just, and everybody turned on them, like the press took his money and they ran that stuff, like they ran it, like everybody was on, and then these boys didn't even do this thing, but it changed it ushered in the changing of the way that investigations are done. Maybe it changed the way it's done for white folks. I don't know what change it was for black folks. And the woman who the district attorney at the particular time who led the case, the woman, man, there's a petition right now to sort of shut her down on her books and all the stuff that she's done from benefiting, because she caused so much harm. I mean, it was just a tumultuous time. And listen, I think we ought to revisit this. I think these young boys need to have they're grown men now. I mean, they're grown men. They need to have this story told. And this, New York paid them $41 million. There was what, five of them? So I don't think they could have paid them enough for what they lost and what they endured. I hope this thing wins all kinds of awards. I hope people watch it. I hope people can get through it. I hope people understand something about the justice community in this country, and how black folks, young black boys, are railroaded often. I tell you. So I have not watched it yet, and I plan on it. I do. I just gotta build myself up for it, because I know it's going to be I know it's heavy, and there's a lot of people in this film that I like, and hearing them talk about how heavy it um, is challenging. So here are some temptations. Reach out, I'll be there by the Four Tops. Yes, Motown Monday. I love Motown Monday. So, Michelle Turner and Markeisha Ricks and I are doing a podcast, Man What? And today is our first day. We pop into the studio this evening and we going to do what we do, talk. And when I say talk, I mean ish. so, so I want everybody to be on the lookout for Ma'am What podcast coming out soon. Coming to wherever you listen to your podcast soon. So let me get some commanding life in here, even though I just feel like I got behind. Those New Haven chorus people threw me off. I am never scheduling anything else on a Monday. Mondays are for Motown. I am not, you hear me, Harry? I'm not giving up Mondays anymore. Mondays are for Motown. I got to stick with my Motown life. I cannot, every time I schedule something on a Monday and it's dedicated for Motown, something always goes awry. So I'm squarely in Motown world. I'm done. I'm not scheduling anything else on a Monday. To do run, to do run. I need my Mondays to be held sacred. And I need Mondays to stay Motown. And I never get tired of Motown. So, if you get tired of Motown, there's a 50 million other stations out there, baby. But if you want to hear Motown the way I spin it, stay right here. I'm here for you. So the message today's June 3rd. Happy June. May flew by. Doubting the manifestation of what you asked for yesterday is a lack of confidence in your ability to create today. It's like working to make your life better and simultaneously believing you don't deserve the reward. Stay hopeful. Remember, when you make a request, it takes time to materialize. Just think, at this exact moment, you have something you asked for months ago. Be patient. Life is always unfolding for you. And that's the God's honest truth. And I'm telling you, and the best way to sort of look at this, because people need tangent things, go look at when your social media sites pop up last year's stuff. They show you where you were last year, who you were with, that kind of thing. That's a good indication of how far you've come. So if you've asked for some things, you can use that as a touchstone and then reference back and see, do I have it? What's happening? What went on? And so I like it. I like when I see these anniversary things pop up in my time feed because there's so much going on. And God knows. And, as y'all know, I'm in the process of packing my house. It's been a very slow gauge, but I got to amp it up because I need to be out of my 18-year-old home and by July 7th, and I'm gonna do it, and it is and I'm not unhappy at all, and I think people want me to be unhappy or they think that I'm unhappy. I'm not unhappy because I understand something about new chapters. And at this point in my life, I welcome new chapters. There's no sense in wallowing in what if. I'm only in what is, and what is there's opportunity for me to create a new life. And I love that I'm always in the business of transitioning. I have reinvented myself a great many times over, and it has always been things that I've wanted to pursue or was interested in. Rarely have I been forced into any sort of thing, so or any job. And if I was forced, I was probably fired from it because I didn't do a good job. But the things that I enjoy doing, the work that I'm doing now, like I think I'm the best possible representation of myself that I've ever been at this particular moment. I think I'm in the best life. I think I'm living my best life at this moment. I'm not suggesting that there's no better thing out there for me to be doing. I don't know. I just know at this moment that I'm doing the most. I'm doing the most, and I'm enjoying it. And so I wear my NDRE necklace worthy righteously. I'm gonna wear it for a few days now because I like it. I love it. I love that it says worthy, because so much of my story has been about the lack of self-worth, and I fully feel like in this body, in this moment, in this time, doing this work, that I am worthy, not for other people's edification, but for my own, like in my own spirit. So I'm feeling pretty damn good. I'm just saying. So listen, with all the challenges, it doesn't matter. I think, the challenges are there to remind you that, one, you're breathing. Two, that if you are breathing, you can start over at any point. And three, you only get to do this life once, right? There's no do-overs. But there's do-overs in life. So hey, figure that out. So, so there's no sense in lamenting what was. There's only what is. And so when you stand in the what is space, the possibilities are enormous. You could do anything. Go in any direction. And the temptations will help you get there. The Temptations or Marvin Gaye or the Four Tops or all the Motown music that I like. So I'm gonna play. I think I have time to play "You're All I Need to Get By" Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, which is one of my favorite songs because I don't even think anybody's like singing this kind of stuff like this. But this is like a serious grown up I'm about it song. You're Yes. But here's the thing about these Motown songs. They only there's no song longer than 3 minutes. If it's 3 minutes, that's a long song for Motown by Motown standards. Seriously. So I'll be better tomorrow. Today just threw me off. Those New Haven chorus people, community chorus people. But they're gonna have a concert on Saturday. So go. If chorus music is your thing, and they are probably the best at it, go and check them out Saturday at Patel Chapel around 7ish, and it's $20 at the door, 15 if you go on their website. Check them out. I'm really sorry that they couldn't get on this morning, but there'll be other opportunities to talk to them because I love talking to people. But if the New Haven Docs Film Festival is going on, get out there and see these really great documentary films. done by folks that you know and people you don't know, and just expand yourself and extend yourself. And get ready for summer in the city, baby, because New Haven is about to be on and popping, and I cannot wait. So I'm going to play some more Motown music because, at the top of the hour, I had to write myself with some Earth, Wind, and Fire. I had to get zen. Earth, Wind, and Fire writes me, gets me right. But now I'm back into my temptation mode, my Motown mode, and I'm going to play us out with some Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered. And people, this is one of those songs that people love to play when they are running out of their wedding. After you say your vows and the wedding is over and people are leaving the church, this is a song that people love. I've gone to so many weddings where this has been the exit song. And I can see why. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. I'll see y'all.